Hello, everybody. Guess who it is again? Oh yes, this is Dunsparce for the win here again. And what could I possibly be doing? I mean, this obviously isn't Pokemon Yellow, now is it? No. This isn't Pokemon Yellow, this doesn't even look like Pokemon Bloody Platinum. What could it possibly mean? It looks more like it's Pokemon Black and White, isn't it? Yeah, you guessed right, everybody. I have finally gotten my R4 card working once again, and that means that now I can do some Wi-Fi battles again, and I've never really uploaded any Wi-Fi battles before, but here we are. I have my very own Wi-Fi battle here today. I've only got one recorded right now, and this is against another one of my, well, I guess you could call us acquaintances, against the Mr. Shadowblaze, and I gotta say, he's a pretty good player, but let's get into the battle. Let's just go into the verse recorder real quick, and go to battle videos. You can't see any of this because I'm just clicking on the other screen, but yeah, alright. This is an NU, yeah, it was an NU match against the Mr. Shadowblaze, and, well, let's just get started with it. Alright, I'm gonna lead off with, his name's Josh, the Mr. Shadowblaze. I'm gonna lead off with my Jolly Blue, my big fat Wailord, and he's gonna lead off with his Samsung, his refrigerator Rotom thing, and I'm gonna stay in here. I really was stupid here. I completely forgot that Rotom was electric type, but look at that. Jolly Blue, you are awesome. You could beast a frickin' Thunderbolt with no special defense EVs at all. Yeah. But I'm obviously not gonna stick around for another Thunderbolt right now. I'm just gonna get the lefty's recovery and get the heck out of there. But what I didn't expect, he actually switched into a Swellow then, and I'm like, why didn't you just stay in? Maybe he was over-predicting me or something, but I go into my Dig Dug, my Dugtrio, and any of you get that reference, kudos to you. That is an awesome game. And I'm like, oh, it's just quick attack. You can beast that. And like, whoa! That did a lot of damage. This thing must be max attack. I mean, most Swellows are, but I got my rocks up. I'm okay with that. I'm like, okay, get out of there. Go into my Tripped, my Haunter, which leads people to think, hey, maybe he's got switcheroo or trick on this thing, but it's actually a trick in itself, because I got a pretty interesting moveset on my Haunter, but you don't get to see it because Brave Bird is just a beast. And I'm like, whoa, are you serious? That Swellow is a beast, and he's got Flame Orb on it too. So I'm just gonna go into my Bobobo, my Probopass right now, and just go for a Protect, see what he wants to do. He's gonna go for the U-turn. I'm like, okay, he's gonna try and get switch advantage on me. But then I thought he was gonna go for it again, and no, he goes for the Facade, and I'm like, why'd you go for the Facade there? Or Facade, I don't know how you say it. I just go for the Ancient Power, take this thing out. It caused me enough grief already, and get the lefty's recovery. And then he goes into his Dizzy, his Spinda, and I'm like, what could he possibly do with... I remember hearing that they finally released Spinda, but I'm gonna go for another Protect, see what he wants to do, and he's got the Superpower, and I'm like, oh, well, okay, I can survive one of them, and afterwards his attack and defense will go down. No. that is not what happens at all. He goes for the superpower. You'll see. I completely forgot that Spindas get contrary, and I'm like, okay, yeah, knew I could beast that, but then his attack and defense raise, and I'm like, oh no! So I go for the toxic, and just thinking, oh, his back when I was thinking, oh, his attack and defense will go down. No. So I go for the protect then, try to get the toxic damage on him, and dumb me, I forget, this thing gets baton pass, and he switches into his Combuskin then, and I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself now, but he goes into us LCS04, I don't get the nickname, but yeah, he goes into this Combuskin, and this thing just wrecks my team. Just utterly destroys it. I know I can't survive anything from this Combuskin, so I'm like, get out of there! I'm just going to sacrifice Dig Dug at this point, because I know I can't take anything this thing's gonna throw at me. Contrary to what I was thinking, I thought he would go for the Flare Blitz, but no, he goes for the Substitute, and gives me time to get, like, an Earthquake off. I guess he was doing it for the speed boost, but I go in for the Earthquake, take out his sub, because my Dig Dug's amazing. I mean, max attack and max speed, this thing's just a beast, but he goes for the Sky Uppercut. I'm like, okay, what next? And I know Sky Uppercut doesn't have 100% accuracy, so I'm just gonna wait for him to finally miss with it, but at this point, I'm like, maybe my Swellow's gonna be faster? Maybe? But no, not at all. My Dig Dug's faster than Swellow, but he was fast. And I thought I could get a Brave Bird off, maybe take this thing down. No, not at all. But he goes for the Flare Blitz, takes me out, and I'm thinking right now, oh my god, I am screwed. I'm just gonna go into Jolly Blue here. He's gonna try and go for... And he's gonna go for the Sky Uppercut. I'm like, yeah, you can't survive that at all. I was hoping he might go for the Flare Blitz and chance of me living, but no, I would have gone for the rest there and tried to get a late game sweep on, but no, that didn't happen at all. By this point, there is nothing on my team that can outspeed him, though. 3 speed boosts, an attack and defense up, no way. He goes for the Sky Uppercut. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose. No, he misses. I go for the Retaliate. Take this thing out, finally. And I'm like, oh my god, I might be able to turn this around. And yes, I do carry the Life Orb set. I've actually got and this... My force, he is definitely a force to be reckoned with, my Exploud. And he goes for the Thunderbolt with his Samsung, and I'm like, oh crap, but I pray to God that this Focus Blast does not miss. It does not, takes this thing out. I'm like, I might be able to turn this around. Come on, Force, you can do it! And his Samsung goes down. I lose HP to the Life Orb, and then he sends out his Viper Wolf. I'm like, should I stay in or should I switch? I stay in, forgetting that he has the Sucker Punch, and I'm like, yeah, I should have switched, darn. But then he goes into... Then I was really hoping he wasn't the Moxie Wolf, but he is, and I'm like, no, I am screwed. I go into Bobobo, my last Pokemon, and I'm like, maybe I can get the Lefties Recovery Protect and get some Lefties Recovery on this. He goes for the Thunderfang because he can't really do much else. I'm guessing he doesn't carry the Firefang then. And he goes for the Thunderfang again. Luckily, I do not get the... he does not get the para hacks. I get the ancient power off, and I'm like, oh, this should kill. No, not even close. And at this point, I'm just like, oh crap, just go for another protect, and hopefully I can get enough lefties recovery to survive another hit. Not at all. But, yeah, I'm just gonna get one more lefties recovery, he's gonna go for the Thunder Fang, take me out. That was a good game, the Mr. Shadowblaze, and I hope to fight you again. If any of you want to battle me again, if any of you just want to battle me, I will be just send me a message on Skype. My name's Mr. Jack427, or you might be able to just search Dunsparce for the win. And yeah, so if any of you want to give me a battle, right now I've only got an RU and an NU team right now, but I will be making more and be expecting more of these Wi-Fi battles in the future. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the battle, everybody. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.